White flag raised and led off. The ThurlesRaces.ie Maiden Hurdle. 2 miles in front of them, Roc Dino on the outside of Lord of the Loch. Right with them is Tangata Bay, and further in, as they race on away from the first flight, is One of Mine. These are tracked by El Cairo and Two Can Plan, flight number 2, over which the leader is One of Mine from Roc Dino and Lord of the Loch. In 4th is El Cairo, and shuffled back into 5th is Tangata Bay, followed by Two Can Plan. A Tayat next on the outside of Shallow Bowls, being followed across the top of the course by Poppy Con. Next on the inside is Dacia Crystal. It is One of Mine, the leader, from Roc Dino, as they continue on the approach to the straight. And then Lord of the Loch and El Cairo, dark blue and white colours. Tangata Bay is next. They're followed by the two Charlies, who's made up ground on the outside of a Tayat. And then Two Can Plan and Shallow Bowls. Poppycon next in the red cap is Quite Runs the Dawn. And then How's the Head over the third flight. In the lead is One of Mine by a couple of lengths to Roc Dino. In between them is Lord of the Loch. El Cairo is just 4th from Tangata Bay, then a Tayat, the two Charlies and Shallow Bowls, and Two Can Plan next. They're followed by Poppycon and Quite Runs the Dawn and How's the Head, Ballandenisk and Dacia Crystal, followed by Max Meridius, and then Mason's Apron, Ballyhasty, and at the back of the field with a circuit to go is Ode to Joy. It's One of Mine by 2.5 lengths under Ricky Doyle from Lord of the Loch, Michael Keneally, disputing second with Roc Dino and Paul Town, and then Tangata Bay, Dad O'Keefe and El Cairo Jack Kennedy. Continuing to improve up to the leaders is the two Charlies. And then Shallow Bowls, followed by a Tayat and Two Can Plan. Quite Runs the Dawn and Poppycon next. Then How's the Head and Ballandenisk, Max Meridius and Mason's Apron. On the inside is Dacia Crystal with a bit of a break to the final couple, Ballyhasty and Ode to Joy. As they come inside the halfway stage, 5 more flights to jump. Very few changes up front. It is One of Mine from Roc Dino. On the inside is Lord of the Loch, followed by El Cairo and Tangata Bay. Next, on the outside is the two Charlies as they pass their point of departure. Jumping 4 flights from the finish, it's One of Mine. Still leading the way from Roc Dino, who's wrestled back second, and Lord of the Loch, El Cairo. And then Tangata Bay and Shallow Bowls next on the inside, followed by a Tayat and the two Charlies. Ballandenisk and Max Meridius. On the inside is Two Can Plan, followed by Poppycon and How's the Head and Dacia Crystal. Ridden along as Quite Runs the Dawn. And then Mason's Apron, Ode to Joy, relegates Ballyhasty to be the back marker. On to the final 4 furlongs, good run to the second last. One of Mine from Roc Dino, Lord of the Loch, Tangata Bay and El Cairo. They're the leading 5 as they run round the home turn with 2 to jump. It's One of Mine, still at the head from Roc Dino. Then Lord of the Loch, Tangata Bay and El Cairo, still being weighted with in 5th. And then a Tayat and Shallow Bowls with a gap appearing to Dacia Crystal, Max Meridius and How's the Head. Round the bend for the second last. On the left, One of Mine. Tangata Bay hit that quite hard. El Cairo improving on the outside of Roc Dino and then Lord of the Loch. And El Cairo strikes the front, heading down towards the final flight. It's El Cairo and Jack Kennedy who lead from Roc Dino and Paul Town. And over the last, El Cairo hit it. It was almost deja vu. It's El Cairo and Jack Kennedy racing on a couple of lengths clear from Roc Dino. It was a case of what might have been last time for El Cairo makes amends here. Second, Roc Dino, Thea third.
Just going to invite Jack Kennedy in for a quick word. Jack, all's well that ends well. Just talk us through the last hurdle there. What happened?
It's completely my fault.
You were squeezing him and then just decided...
Yeah, I needed to commit to one or the other and I committed to nothing, and disappointed in myself for that, but thankfully found the leg today anyway, yeah.
Up until that point, had it gone exactly how you hoped it would?
Yeah. Jumped brilliant the whole way throughout. Yeah, done it well. Picked up well down the straight. Yeah.
Did he give you the exact same sort of feel he had done it?
Yeah, and like we didn't go quick there today. We sprinted off the bend, and just the gears he showed was impressive. Yeah.
You took it up not long after 2 out today. Would you like to think at Cheltenham you'll be able to hold on to him a little bit later, maybe?
I think so. Yeah. He has enough gears to hold on to him a bit longer. So yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Has he enough done now, do you think, to go there all guns blazing?
I think so. Like he, his best jumping is in behind horses. So yeah, no, I don't think experience will be an issue. Yeah.
Yeah. Big few days for the owners as well. Romeo Coolio coming up on Saturday. How excited about him?
Yeah, I suppose the race is diluted a bit. Obviously, Cairos was good in Leopardstown the last day. So yeah, sure. Hopefully, he'll get the job done. Fingers crossed.
That's it. Job done here. Thanks,
Yeah,
Jack.
thanks.
Cheers. Job done for El Cairos then in our 4th race here at Thurles for Gordon Elliott, who's with us now. Gordon, you admitted you were nervous beforehand. What was going through your mind there at that final flight?
Oh, listen, I couldn't have been happier till the whole way down to the last. He settled, he jumped right, he done everything right through the race. You know, as you know, I was very nervous about the ground, but we just had to come here. But geez, when he went down and he seemed to gallop up at the last again, I said, oh my God, here we go again. But thankfully he found the foot. But I loved the way he just latched straight back on it, on the bridle. On that ground, I thought it was a good performance.
Yeah, I mean, all told, and that mistake, do you think that he might actually will learn a bit from that maybe? Could it stand to him going forward?
I think Jack will have learned plenty anyway. I'd probably...
He's taking the blame, in
yeah,
fairness.
I'd like to see the rerun again. To be fair, Jack came in, the first thing he says, look, it's my own fault. He says, I didn't commit, I didn't take him back or commit. He said, I just laid down his neck and he just galloped up on it. But look, he'll have learned plenty from that there today. The one thing I loved for the first half of the race, he was down, he jumped great, he done everything right. We know he's a better ground horse, and I think the Supreme Novices will suit him really well. He's loads of boost to go very fast, and he dropped in and learned a bit today as well.
He's not going to be going into that Supreme Novices with the same sort of form as the likes of Nicky Henderson's horse Old Park Star, or a few of them that are going to be running at Leopardstown at the weekend. But given the belief you have in the horse, do you still expect him to be right in there a match for most of them?
Yeah, I mean, look, he can't really do any more than what he's done. You know, I mean, he was going to win well in Leopardstown. I could have went for the Grade 1 this weekend, and I think he'd be bang there, but I was just a bit nervous after getting a fall the last day. Look, I was very impressed with Nicky Henderson's horse the last day. For me, he's the standout horse. I just love the way he went from the last to the line. But Elliot's in good form, and he's quick, and I think the race will suit him.
Two very different run styles, haven't they? You can imagine Nicky really trying to build it from the front end while you'll be stalking in behind.
Yeah, look, and I'm sure there'll be a few others at that as well. But as you said, this weekend will tell a lot. With the novices, you know, whether Ireland have the best bunch of novices this year over 2 miles, it's debatable. We'll see what happens over the next couple of weeks.
Gordon, it's been a good day all told, a couple of winners over there. Does this all kind of build confidence? By your own admission, you weren't having as many winners in the last couple of weeks for all the horses were running well in the main.
Yeah, I think we've had 11 winners in January, and I think about 28 seconds and thirds. But I mean, we ran our A team at Christmas. Everything went right for us at Christmas, and we just hit having seconds and thirds in January. But listen, once running well, I'm happy. I always want more winners. So you're nervous. I didn't sleep last night. You know, you're nervous getting these horses out. It's hard to find them. Great bunch of owners. They all come over. Some of them came back from America and everything today. So it's great for them.
Fantastic, yeah, and they're going to have a big day on Saturday with Romeo Coolio as well, who we spoke about. As far as Sunday goes, Dex for that in the morning, are you expecting to declare all your big guns? Is none of them what make the gig, hopefully, you know?
Touch wood. We've only a couple more days left. Yeah, no, everything that's the run is run, yeah.
And is Romeo your banker of the weekend? It looks that way on paper, I think.
I hope not. Look, to be honest, Wendy's mare is no walkover in that race, you know. Cargy, you know, she was higher rated than him over hurdle. She's getting £7 off him. We have loads of chances, you know. To be honest, Christmas went that well for us. I just hope that I can get a few out of it, you know. I hope things go right. But great to have 3 winners today now. It'll do our confidence the world of good going into Dublin.
Sleep a bit better tonight.
I hope so.
Cheers, Gordon. Thanks.
Thanks, cheers. Thanks, Gary.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.